Good morning, my friends, and welcome to Gordon in the Morning. It's Wake Up Wednesday, and today I want to ask you something bold. Are you awake? Now, I don't mean did you get out of bed. I mean, are you mentally and creatively awake right now? Or are you just going through the motions, punching the clock on your own dream, checking boxes without checking in? Waking up isn't just something we do once a day. It's something we need to do again and again throughout our week. Waking up to possibilities. And right now, Wednesday morning is the perfect moment to wake up. Let's talk about how to do that. We'll start with today's quote from French novelist Marcel Proust. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. That hits deep. See, most of us believe that change means moving to a new city, starting a new job, launching a new project. And sure, sometimes it does, but more often, real transformation comes not from changing your landscape, but from changing your lens. What if the life that you're looking for isn't somewhere else, but right here, hidden inside the days that you sleepwalk through? Proust reminds us it's not about running away or starting over, it's about waking up to the moment in front of us. Presence, awareness, and the midweek slump, that is your wake up call. So let's talk about why so many of us fall into autopilot mode and how to recognize when it's happening, because that's the first step. Our brains love routine. It's a survival mechanism. When you've done something enough times, your brain moves it to autopilot to conserve energy, which is great for brushing your teeth or driving to work, but it's not so great when you're living whole days on autopilot. So here's how you know you've slipped into that mode. One, you'll be busy but not productive. You're checking boxes and feeling disconnected. You get to the end of the day and ask, what did I even do? You're not asking why anymore, just what's next. This is dangerous for creative entrepreneurs and high performers because when you're unconscious in your actions, you miss your purpose. You start making decisions out of habit, not vision. And that's how we lose our edge. That's how passion gets replaced with pressure. But when you wake up, you take back the wheel. So let's look at what that awakening looks like in the real world. Let's start with a powerful creative wake-up moment. Annie Leibovitz, one of the most iconic photographers of our time, but after years of nonstop working, celebrity shoots, magazine covers, deadlines, she hit a wall, creatively burned out, personally drained, and she realized that she had built a machine but had lost the connection to why she picked up a camera in the first place. So what did she do? She stopped chasing the shot and started seeing again. She returned to simple portraits, real people, to slowness. And in that simplicity, she reawakened her artistic voice. Her career didn't end, it evolved because she didn't need new clients. She needed new eyes. Here's another good example. Hubert Jolly, the former CEO of Best Buy. When he took over the company, it was struggling. Market share was down, morale was worse. Everyone was focused on price matching and logistics, but Jolly asked a new question. What if we stopped thinking like retailers and started thinking like humans? He recentered the business around people, employees, customers, community, visited stores, listened deeply, shifted the focus from spreadsheets to service, and guess what? Best Buy had one of the greatest corporate turnarounds in retail history because one leader woke up and saw the same business through new eyes. One more closer to home. I know a podcast host had a solid show. She had loyal listeners, growing numbers, and then told me one day she was just feeling numb and like she was running her own machine, but not really doing anything for herself until one day changed up her usual format, went off script. She followed her curiosity rather than a checklist. And that episode became one of her most loved and shared because she woke up on mic and the audience felt it. So now it's your turn. Let's talk about 3 tactical practices that'll help you wake up today. These aren't big dramatic moves. They're interruptions, tiny little awakenings inside your regular routine. So pause and re-ask. Next time you're in the middle of a task or a meeting or writing an email, stop and ask, why am I doing this? Not in a judgmental, but a curious way. What's the purpose? Is it aligned with what matters to me? Is it worth doing or just what I've always done? Even just asking those questions can snap you back to awareness. Or flip the frame. Take a look at your calendar or your to-do list for the day, and instead of asking, What do I have to do? Just frame it as, what do I get to do today? From obligation to opportunity. You don't have to take a sales call. You get to connect with someone who might need your service. You don't have to create content. You get to share your voice. This isn't about toxic positivity. It's about intentional reframing. Every task is either a trap or a tool, depending on how you see it. Third strategy, insert an unpredictable move. Autopilot thrives on the repetition, so break it. Today, insert one small thing you don't usually do. Take the meeting outside, call the client instead of emailing, journal for a few minutes, ask your team a different kind of question, move your workspace to a new spot. This isn't about productivity, it's about presence. The brain loves novelty. It wakes up when things are new. So give it something new. Even one unpredictable move could jolt you back right into aliveness. So, hey, if what I'm sharing with you today is helping you wake up to what's possible in your week, I hope you'll spread the message. That's what Gordon in the Morning is all about, starting the weekday, each weekday, with a little fire, a little focus, and a whole lot of intention. So if you find value in these episodes, please recommend the show to a friend or colleague, post it in your story, or tag someone who needs a wake-up call, and make sure you're subscribed and have notifications enabled so you don't miss out on anything. We're building something here together. Let's make sure people who need it find it. So let's anchor today with your affirmation for the day. Say it with me out loud. Write it down. I wake up to possibility, to purpose, and to the power I carry into every moment. Make a note of that so you can say it over today. I wake up to possibility, to purpose, and to the power I carry into every moment. You're not just here to execute. You're here to lead, to create, to connect, to decide how this day goes. And you are the pilot, not the passenger. So wake up and fly. And before you jump into your next task, ask yourself, where in my life have I been on autopilot? And what is one way that I can wake up today? Drop that in the comments. Let's let this moment be a marker. This Wednesday, the day you didn't just get through it, you got into it, fully awake, alive. And tomorrow is Thriving Thursday, where we'll talk about optimizing your momentum rather than burning out from it. But today, be here, be present, be awake, because you've got this. I'll see you tomorrow.